Cioè, sia ancora più meglio.
Livet vårt en spillindustri inn i en administrativ stilling i det offentlige.
In my previous videos, I explained how can you get a D number and how can you get a personal number. But in this video, I'm gonna explain what are these. So let's start with the D number. The D number is basically assigned to people that wants to stay here for less than 6 months. So if we have to describe what is this, like how does it look like, it's basically a series of numbers that identifies a person that don't want to live here for more than 6 months. Plus it will be also assigned to those people that wants to have and interact with the Norwegian authorities like the tax office, and if they want to open a bank account, or for example if they want to have an internet provider, etc, etc. So of course, like there are limitations with the D number. With the D number, for example, you don't have the right for a family doctor. So it means that in case you are sick, or if there is like an urgent thing, like you have to go to the hospital, in that case you can have your treatment. And even though like you don't have rights for a family doctor, you can still use like the self-certification egenmelding. So in that case, if you feel sick, or if you got injured, like for example you have back pain or shoulder pain, like etc., you can still use the egenmelding, which is like which value for 3 work days. Another thing that I want to make you aware is the transition between the D number and the personal number. In my case, I waited 3 weeks when I got my personal number. So, okay, that means that they have to register your personal number to all their systems, like to the banks, to the public administration. So, of course, it's gonna take time. And the cons are that you cannot be able to, you're not going to be able to access to the public administration portals, your bank account and stuff, just because like your D number got like deactivated. So of course, like I had to wait until I got my personal number and I was be able to again to access to all these portals. So that's also something that I want to make you aware. Because of course, all of a sudden I couldn't log into my NAV profile, and I couldn't even log in with my D number in my bank account. So of course it was kind of crazy in these 3 weeks. Personal number instead, compared to the D number, is something that actually the government gives you and testify that you're a person that wants to live for more than 6 months in Norway. If you don't use your D number for 5 years, your D number will get cancelled. Instead, the personal number is different, because your personal number will always be active. So it means that even if you leave Norway and you want to move to another country, your personal number will still be assigned to you. The personal number also is like a series of numbers that describe also, like they start with your birth date and so go on. And it gives you also access to the bank ID. So with the personal number you can activate a bank ID, and the way to activate it is basically call your bank and register your personal number to their system so they can activate bank ID. The bank ID of course is very useful to sign contract digitally, and is also like a security control in case you want to log into some portals, and it can be for the public administration or even VIPs, that is an app that uses transaction with money, and so go on. Another thing to know about the personal number is that of course can give you more access to the public administration. So it means that with the D number you have limited access to the public administration portals, because I remember when I had the D number I couldn't see the messages that I got from my supervisor of NAV. With a personal number instead, I was of course able to see what my supervisor said, and that's because I was able to log in with my bank ID. Another thing that you have to know about the personal number is basically that you have access to the welfare here in Norway, and also you have the right for a family doctor. So with your personal number, you basically are assigned for a family doctor, a fastlege. So basically, in that case, like, you can book an appointment with your doctor if you are sick, or you have like different kind of, or if you need different kind of revisioning from your doctor, and you want to ask advices and other kind of things that you need about your health. So if I have to simplify the whole thing, the whole explanation, like, the personal number gives you the same rights of a citizen, except for the voting right. So it means that with the personal number, you have a family doctor, you have the access of the welfare here in Norway like a citizen. For example, if you lose your job, or if you're not able to work, and of course you need financial assistance from the government, in that case you have the right to get those with a personal number, because in that case you are a permanent resident here in Norway. Of course, like, I'm gonna also explain you guys how can you go to the tax office, or how can you book an appointment digitally from their websites in the tax office. So that's also like a step that I want to show you guys, because maybe sometimes the website has too many sections, so it's a bit difficult to figure out like where to go. Thanks for watching.